I'm a very young gay, I consider myself.
Yeah.
The secret to happiness is finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life.
Hey guys, this is Makeup for 12 or Bridget, that's my real name, and today I'm with my lesbro friend, queer friend, Fran. And we're gonna be talking about some queer topics. It's Pride. So I thought I would get together with my friend and make a fun video.
Yes. How many people have you dated?
You
can count like things too, because sometimes, you know what I mean?
Wait, things?
Things. Not like objects, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. Wait, things? Oh, like things? Oh,
like
okay.
things, like
Oh,
flings.
I've had a lot of those though. See, I don't consider that like
you don't?
dating.
Okay, then.
Because if that's the case, then I had a lot of things with a lot of people.
Right.
But they like always fucked me up. They always like they were always bad. Tauruses, it's the fucking Tauruses. I'm very attracted to them. And like then we start talking and everything, and then we start dating or like have a thing, and then they usually like do something shitty. And like ghost me or like break up with me over text.
I feel,
She's not gonna
Shade.
Two guys.
That's it. Just two guys and that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
And I dated 3 girls.
Okay.
Wait,
What?
yeah.
Really?
Well, like dated like in pretty good relationships. Okay, what about like one non-binary person? People. I guess like then 2 girls and 1 night. But I like dating. Somebody's not binary. But like things, I probably had things with like at least 5 people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you date a lot of people?
I don't count the guy, like, because before it was all just like really silly, like middle school relationships with dudes. But I dated, my first girlfriend was from middle school, and then I had a girlfriend my freshman year, and then another girlfriend my freshman year, and then another girlfriend my freshman year.
Oh my god!
And then a girlfriend my junior year. And then I had a few things, and then I dated. I think I've only dated 6 people.
That's something about me.
Yeah, so
I
it's.
feel like that's a good amount.
Yeah, but then you know, like you have things with people, and it never really becomes like an official thing. But honestly, like some people I've dated, they might as well have just been like things because they weren't really like serious because they only lasted like a month or 2.
Here's a good question. How many times have you been in love?
Oh!
I'm throwing it.
I want to say 2. 2 times. One of them was with my ex, and one of them.
You're still in love with someone?
I feel like I am.
Aww.
Like on the lowest key, and I'm okay with like, I will tell my other friends, but like it's like one of those things where like
You'll always love them.
yeah, I'll always love you.
Oh.
But yeah.
I think I've only been in love. It's like weird because like you know when you think you're in love, but you like then you meet someone and you actually fall in love with them, and you're like, maybe that really wasn't love.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like with one of my exes.
What do you define as being in love though?
It's so hard. That's a really hard question. That's like philosophy right there. I think it depends on the person. To me, it's like the feeling that you get when you're with them.
Yeah.
And like you'll just know. And like sometimes you'll like subconsciously just say I love you and you don't even think about it. It just happens because that's what happened to me. I said it on my 18th birthday.
Yeah.
And I meant to say, like I was thinking, you know when your subconscious just says it?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I was like going to say I think I'm falling in love with you, and I actually said I love you, and then
Who'd you say that to?
Lydia.
Oh. Wow, look where we are now.
Yeah. It was funny.
I was like, what?
They're like, who are you talking about right now? Yeah, so with my ex, this is wild. This is the ex that I met on Omegle.
Oh.
I literally knew them for 5 days and I was like, I love you. This is, okay, that's like a whole other thing because like, you know, I was like 14 and she was like 13 and you could argue that we don't really know what like love is, but like that's what I felt.
You
like,
feel it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I felt that was a very true feeling for me at the time, even though it was like 5 days, but we did end up dating for a really long time. Like that became my longest relationship and I continued to feel that for her. So the girl that I went to prom with, I tell people sometimes that I was in love with her and still think that I am.
What happened? Because you know that could still happen. But like seriously, if like the problem in like because you guys couldn't date was because she wasn't out, but maybe she's out now and you just don't know that, or like.
Well, she's my best friend.
Oh, so you know? Okay.
And it's more so that like her culture is one of those cultures that is just completely not accepting, and her parents are not accepting, and that was kind of like the deal breaker, was that's what the but was when she was like, I like you too, but it's complicated, and it's complicated because like she really, you know, she says it like to this day, she's like, she doesn't think she could ever come out.
Wow.
And that's super difficult, and you know, despite knowing that I can't have her in that way, I still want her in my life, and that was something that was always present. Like I never felt hurt by her. I just have such a strong appreciation for her. The thing is about my love for her is that I don't want anything from her, because I know that sometimes like when you love someone, you want to be with them a lot, you want this and this and this, you like, I don't know, but for me, I just love her, and she can do whatever she wants to do, and like I can do whatever I want to do.
That was good though, yeah.
But yeah,
But you never know. One day things may change.
Maybe, yeah. Sometimes people come around and
yeah. Don't give up on love.
No,
Because love is strong, and like
but
if it's meant to be, it will happen.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll meet someone that will be like her.
No, yeah, you're right.
Or like the Anastasia, what was the person's name?
Yeah, Anastasia.
What if that's the person you're actually searching for?
Someone
a girl
named Anastasia. Fuck.
And like that's, because I think your childhood has a lot to do with like love.
Yeah.
And like when you're a child, I don't know, this like gets deep, but like I think you're more into the supernatural world, or like, you know, like the universe, like you're more
vulnerable to that.
Yeah, and like and your like imagination, like it's really like the universe talking to you or something.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Cause like I used to have like imaginary friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I meet people that have those names and they're like important to me, and I'm like, wow, that's so weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe it's Anastasia. Is there an Anastasia out there?
Is there any Anastasias out there? Yeah. The queer experience is very complicated and full of layers.
And I feel like you're always like coming out.
You know, if you keep the parts where we kind of like went on tangents, I think that's like important too, because like I know that there's like a lot of videos on YouTube about like, you know, different queer topics, but I think, you know, something that is really important is that like being queer isn't just about being queer. It's like, it's a human experience, and human experiences are layered, and it's more than just same-sex attraction. It's about, you know, the meaning of life and what love is, and psychology and Freud, and it's a lot more than like what people see and what, you know, the media chooses to show.
I hope you guys having a great Pride Month. Be proud of who you are, and I'll catch you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.
We love a YouTuber.
The secret to happiness is finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life.